And now I'm going to make the round bath bombs with my molds, like stainless steel molds. And I just wanted to show you guys something. I hear a lot of people say that they get flat bottoms, so I use a muffin pan, and then I cover it with a towel. So when I take it out of the mold, I set them right over the holes, and they dry and no flat bottom. Okay, so I'll bring you back when I got my stuff together. Okay, with the ones that I mold with my tins, I actually measure, and I start with my liquids on this one because I use cocoa butter and shea butter, and they take a long time to melt. So I start with those, so I can get them melting. And I also have coconut oil in these. And by the way, these do float, even though they sound like they won't because they've got so much heavy oils in them, but they do. So try to break it up a little bit. This will take forever. Too much. Oh Lord, that's gonna be tricky. So I have to dig around in my cocoa butter. It's not cut up great. Okay, there we go. Oh shoot, I don't know what I was thinking. It's too much cocoa butter. I was doing the measurement for shea butter for some reason. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're ready to go now. Come on. Should be very close. I didn't think there's something wrong with my scale. There we go. Sorry about that. One second here. I should have all this measured out before I turned it on, but okay. And I have huge containers of coconut oil, and I just refill my little container for these bath bombs. Because it's easier than dealing with the big containers. This time of year, my big containers, they are solid. We're so close. Okay. And now I'll do the shea butter. Okay, I didn't push it over again. And for the shea butter, I use raw African shea butter. Just a preference, I guess. I just think it's more moisturizing for some reason. Okay, come on. So close. Okay, there we go. I was like, I think there's something wrong with my scale. I really do. But, okay. So I will put that in the microwave and then I'll bring you back. Okay, and now I'm going to do the dry ingredients. If I can find my measuring cups. And I make a bigger batch with this for a particular reason. I guess I just find it easier to mold them faster than I do with the mooncakes. Probably because I've been doing this for longer. Let's see where we are here. Oh, we're close. Oh shoot, I forgot my gloves. Well, thankfully it's just for my daughter. Well, and us, but this batch is for her. Uh-oh. Then I do use exact measurements on this one. That's probably why they float and the other ones don't. Just a guess. I'm gonna do the cornstarch, or sorry, the citric acid. I'm gonna put my gloves here. And I am making a huge mess today. It's one of those days for messes, I guess. Some of my citric acid does not want to grind up. So close on the first try. Okay, we got it. Okay, set that to the side and bring this one back. And in this recipe I also use cornstarch and Epsom salt, which I don't use in my mooncake. In my mooncakes I've just found that unless you grind your salts, it's really a pain. And also in the mooncakes, I found that cream of tartar works better than the cornstarch. But and this one I still use cornstarch, which is a mess. But you don't have to sift this. Oh, don't get all over my mooncakes. Very close. Oh, a little bit over. Okay. Oh, shoot. Leave it to me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, I do sift these a little bit, but unless the chunks are really big, I don't leave them out. And sometimes I do that. It's just easier to make sure it's off. So don't let any big chunks go in there. Oh, too much. Lordy, lordy. I'm having a day of too much. Okay, let me make sure I've got everything because I forget sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna mix this and then I will be right back. Okay, now that my oils have melted, I'm gonna add my polysorbate 80. And my water. And my fragrance oil. Which, of course, I put the top back on. It's the same fragrance oil that I used for the mooncakes. Okay. Okay, now everything is in the liquids. So I will put them into my dry mixture. Because I did everything so exact, I try to get everything, but also just because I don't like to waste. Okay. And then I'm going to mix this and I'll be right back. I'm sorry, now I'm going to add the citric acid to the mixer. So I'm not sure if I ever said this, but I spray it with alcohol if it doesn't feel like it's moist enough. So I do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got it mixed. I just decided to do the whole thing blue. Probably can't tell on the camera, but it's blue. I used the blue slushy mica. Okay. And it's a good consistency. If I drop it, it stays together. So we're going to start it here. And with these, I don't pack. I just get the two halves. Shoot, it's hard to get everything in the camera view. So that they're overflowing. And then I smash them together. So I let the mold do the packing for me. And then I unmold right away. I know some people wait. I don't. And there we go. Right over the, just put that right over the hole in the muffin tin. And again, I don't pack, I let the mold pack for me. Let's pop that side off. Sometimes the second side takes a little bit of doing, but there we go. I usually get 11, I think, out of this mix. 11 of these. And these are about 4 ounces. The moon cakes, the little ones are about 2.5 ounces. Lord, I made a mess. And the bigger ones are 5. So, in case you're wondering, that's the little ones I made with the 50-gram press, and the big ones are made with the 100-gram press. They have them in 75 grams. They have them in 200 grams. You can just search around. Just for me, those are my two favorite sizes. Wow, that one did not want to come out. I might need to add some alcohol here. Yeah, I need the alcohol. Hang on one second. Sometimes as you get down further in your mix, it starts to dry out a little bit, but as you're going. So I just use alcohol as I go. I know some people use witch hazel. Anytime I've ever used witch hazel, I've had them react. So, and I'd like to save the reaction for the bathtub. But other people have had really good luck with it. Maybe it's just my climate. I don't know. I live in the desert. As you probably gathered from my company name, Sin City Soaps and Candles. And if you're interested in purchasing any of my bath products, I also make lotions, candles. You can find me on Sin City Soaps and Candles on Etsy and also on Facebook. And the links are in the description box below. Finally, one that came out all by itself. Not any work. This coconut doesn't have a very strong smell. I prefer like a pina colada more coconut smell, but my daughter loves this one. But with the cocoa butter, because it's not deodorized cocoa butter. Sometimes scents have to be pretty strong to overcome that. But I can smell the cocoa butter, and I can smell the coconut. Just not as much as I can smell the coconut in the mooncakes. Oh, I didn't even realize I was out of camera when I was doing these. Oh, that one's gonna fall apart. Alcohol, need alcohol. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm at the very end. So that just happens. You don't want them too wet either, so. But you gotta find that perfect blend here. And living in the desert, it doesn't take long for stuff to dry out. So yeah, by the time you get to the bottom of a double batch, like I'm doing, it dries out. That's why I do not do the mooncakes in double batches, because I am not fast enough, and the mooncakes have to be better than this to work. So living in the desert, again, it's problematic for that. So, but I don't mind. Gives me, I can do a lot of more fragrances and colors. But my daughter really wants her coconut, so. But I'll also be making more batches to sell. I don't know if this one's going to stick together. We will see. Because I'm almost out of mix here. And this will be the last of the mix. The rest of it will be going into the baggie. Ooh, I don't think it's gonna stick. Maybe. Huh, it is sticky. Okay, perfect. And thank you so much for watching. It looks like I only got 9 this time. Usually I get 11 out of that batch, but might have been the way I packed them, or who knows, it's the winter versus summer. There's all kinds of variables when you're dealing with bath bombs. Soaks are easier, I think, but anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe, and you can find my links in the description box below. Have a great day.